Today I want to play with some eyeshadow. You're more than welcome to join me. Let's go, let's play. My one and only most trusted eyeshadow primer is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I just grab a tiny little bit of that, spread that out onto my eyelids. I'm going to play around with some green eyeshadows. I've stuck to neutrals for a long time. I used to do the crazy looks back on my YouTube, but let's see if I can still do it. This isn't even going to be too crazy. It's going to be quite a beginner-friendly tutorial for you. First thing I'm going to do is take an eyeshadow from MAC. This one is called Wedge. It's like a medium brown colour. I'm going to use this one as what we call a transition colour. I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush, tap off the excess, put that into the crease of my eye. You know where your crease is? If you get your brush in, you can feel where your eye socket kind of is. This is going to be like a general beginner's makeup tutorial because you can do this with any colours. Choose whatever colours you want. If you apply them like this, it'll come out looking pretty much the same, but just a different colour. If you have hooded eyes, or if you're getting old like me, I like to bring it up just into the inner corner of my eye there, almost touching my eyebrow there. Just so when I look straight on, you can still see that colour. There we go, that's added a nice shadow to our eyes. The next thing I'm going to do is take a slightly darker eyeshadow. This one is Brown Down from MAC, dark brown one here. I'm also going to use that in the crease of my eye, but I'm only taking the tiniest little bit on the very tip of my blending brush. Tap off the excess. And then start in the very, very outer corner in tiny circles. And then work it slightly upwards. This is really going to add extra dimension to your eyes. See how you can see that shadow appearing there? I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Blend it out a little bit, just dragging it outwards. So we're going in a little triangle shape on the outside of our eye. So if you look, we're starting here, dragging outwards, and then like that. So you're just creating that triangle shape, but very light and very blended. Still with that brown down colour, just blend it up towards my eyebrow again. So we're starting to get a little bit of a cut crease, but it's going to be very, very soft. Can you see like that? It's not demure. I don't go to work with a green cut crease. Well, what are we doing today? A green cut crease. But it is going to be demure, it's going to be soft, and it's going to be very nice. The next thing I'm going to take is my Inglot Freedom System palette. I got this when I went to a makeup artist trade show in London. I'm going to use this dark green colour. Now you can use any P. Louise green shade, I'm sure she has a lot. I'm just taking that on a flat eyeshadow brush. I've tapped off the excess, and I'm just going to pop it in the outer corner of my eye. It doesn't matter what it looks like at this point, because it's all going to get blended out. So you got that at the minute. So now we've kind of got that green colour making its way over the first third of our eyelid there. Just give me brush a wipe, because we're just going to use the same one. And don't worry about any harsh lines at the minute, it's all going to get blended. This eyeshadow I'm taking is Midori from Sugarpill. I absolutely adore Sugarpill. It's run by this lovely person who goes by Shrinkle. I met her at the IMATS trade show, and honestly, she is the sweetest person. This is Midori on the same brush. I'm just going to place that next to that darker green colour. And this one's got a little bit of shimmer in it as well, so it's going to start to really make the eyes pop. This is going to look absolutely stunning if you've got brown eyes especially. Just buff that shade into the centre of the lid and make sure you've got a nice coating there. It's going to blend nicely into the dark shade as well. I just place it across the line where that other eyeshadow stops, and then just blend back and forth like a little wind screen wiper. With that brush, as I'm blending, I've started to just pop that brush into the crease and blend along the crease line, just so it slightly drags that shadow inwards towards the inner corner. It should look like that. I'm then going to go back to my transition shades. I'm going to use Wedge, which was the lightest brown that we took. and just blend that in all over the top of where the green is, just above the crease. That'll give a lovely blended transition up towards the brow bone, and we're going to put a lighter shade on the brow bone just to really highlight that. Just take brown down again, go over the darkest area, which is the crease. There we go, that's looking nicely blended now. For the inner portion of my eye, I'm going to take this eyeshadow pigment. It's from Sugarpill. It's called Absinthe. It's a very absinthe green colour. I'm just using the same brush still. Pop that on the inner corner of your eye. Look how shimmery that is. Oh my god, I totally forgot how good these colours were. I'm not blending it yet. I've just got that Midori colour again, the last colour I used. And I'm just gonna blend over the line between the two greens, backwards and forwards, to give you a seamless line, like that. The next thing I'm gonna do is take that absinthe colour and just add it to the first half of my under eye, just there. So it looks like that. And then I'm gonna take Midori and then just add that next to it, in the middle. And then I'm going to go back to the browns. I'm just going to use that dark brown colour again and just go right in the outer corner of my under eye. Just stamp it along so you've got a nice little gradient like that. I found this little mint green eyeliner from NARS. I've popped that in my waterline. If you put a lighter colour in that waterline area there, it makes your eyes look really big. I'm also going to put a little bit of that in the inner corner of my eye. Then over the top of that, I'm going to put my favourite MAC eyeshadow in the world. It's Crystal Avalanche. Bright, shimmery white. I always love it in the inner corner of my eye. And it'll just go a nice, really light mint green colour if I put it over that eyeliner. That's it for my experimental eyeshadow of the day. Could try and do a wing. Emphasis on the try. It can detect fear though, so don't look. Wow, I actually did it. I did mascara, and my mascara's gone all clumpy, so it's shit. If you ever want to sit together and do makeup again, if you want tutorials, or if you just want to sit and talk about makeup, we can do that. I like doing that. Let me know what you want to see. Bye!